For generations, oats have been celebrated as a nutritional powerhouse, touted by health experts and grandmothers alike as the perfect way to start the day. The image of a steaming bowl of oatmeal has become synonymous with wholesome living, weight management, and heart health. However, beneath this golden reputation lies a more complex reality that demands examination. Emerging research and clinical observations suggest that regular oat consumption, particularly at breakfast, may contribute to a surprising array of health problems that contradict conventional dietary wisdom. While oats are often recommended for their soluble fiber content and low glycemic index, the reality for many people is quite different. The processing methods used to create quick oats and instant oatmeal significantly increase their glycemic load, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by inevitable crashes. This metabolic seesaw triggers hunger pangs mid-morning, leading to overeating and unhealthy snacking. Even steel-cut oats, often presented as the healthier alternative, contain sufficient carbohydrates to disrupt insulin sensitivity in many individuals when consumed regularly. Phytic acid, a natural substance found in oats, acts as an anti-nutrient by binding to minerals like iron, zinc, and calcium in the digestive tract, preventing their absorption. This mineral blocking effect can contribute to nutritional deficiencies over time, especially in individuals who rely heavily on oats as a dietary staple. While some people tolerate oat fiber well, others experience significant bloating, gas, and abdominal discomfort. The soluble fiber beta-glucan can ferment in the gut, feeding potentially harmful bacteria in individuals with existing gut dysbiosis. Many patients with irritable bowel syndrome report worsening symptoms when consuming oats regularly. Despite them being classified as a low FODMAP food, the inflammatory response triggered by oat consumption in sensitive individuals may contribute to leaky gut syndrome and other intestinal permeability issues. The impact is particularly concerning for vegetarians and vegans, who may already be at risk for certain mineral deficiencies. The time has come to challenge our assumptions about this ubiquitous grain and explore why this breakfast staple might be doing more harm than good. However, this conventional wisdom doesn't hold up under closer scrutiny. The carbohydrate load in a typical oatmeal breakfast triggers insulin release, a hormone that promotes fat storage. The metabolic flexibility needed for effective fat burning is often compromised by regular oat consumption. As the body becomes reliant on carbohydrates for energy rather than tapping into fat stores, clinical evidence shows that individuals who switch from oatmeal breakfasts to egg-based or other protein-rich alternatives often experience easier weight management and reduced cravings. The subsequent blood sugar crash often leads to increased hunger and cravings for more carbohydrates, creating a vicious cycle of overeating. This poses serious problems for individuals with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity. Even certified gluten-free oats contain proteins called avenines that can trigger cross-reactive responses in sensitive individuals. Oats contain protease inhibitors that can interfere with protein digestion and enzyme inhibitors that may disrupt normal digestive processes. These compounds evolved in plants as natural defense mechanisms against pests, but they can have unintended consequences in human nutrition when consumed regularly. The carbohydrate load in oatmeal stimulates insulin production, which can disrupt other hormonal pathways when this occurs repeatedly. For women with polycystic ovary syndrome or other hormonal imbalances, the insulin response triggered by oat consumption may exacerbate their condition. The immune system's confusion over these similar proteins can contribute to systemic inflammation, exacerbating autoimmune symptoms. Many functional medicine practitioners report clinical improvements in autoimmune patients who eliminate all grains, including oats, from their diets. The fiber in oats can interfere with thyroid hormone absorption when consumed around the time of medication. Testing has revealed alarming levels of this chemical in many commercial oat products, including those marketed to children. Glyphosate residues may disrupt gut microbiota and contribute to the development of various chronic diseases. While organic oats have lower pesticide levels, they still contain the inherent anti-nutrients and potential inflammatory properties of the grain itself. Additionally, the goitrogenic compounds found in oats may contribute to thyroid dysfunction in sensitive individuals, particularly when iodine intake is inadequate. Many patients with hypothyroidism report feeling better when they eliminate oats from their diets, experiencing improved energy levels and reduced brain fog. Human physiology doesn't require morning carbohydrates. And many people function better when they break their overnight fast with protein and healthy fats instead. The tradition of oatmeal breakfasts stems more from agricultural convenience and marketing than from nutritional science. The persistent myth that breakfast must be sweet and carbohydrate heavy has contributed to poor metabolic health in many populations. Moving away from morning oats can be an important step in resetting metabolic function and establishing healthier eating patterns. From blood sugar dysregulation and digestive distress to nutrient absorption, interference, and hormonal impacts, the evidence suggests we should reconsider our automatic reach for oatmeal each morning. The inflammatory potential of oats may explain why some individuals experience joint pain, skin issues, and fatigue after regular consumption, symptoms that often resolve when oats are removed from the diet. The molecular structure of these proteins resembles gluten closely enough that the immune system may mistake them for their problematic counterparts, leading to inflammatory responses similar to those caused by wheat, barley, and rye. Regular consumption may lead to subclinical deficiencies in important minerals like zinc, which plays crucial roles in immune function and metabolic processes. Iron absorption can also be compromised, potentially contributing to fatigue and decreased oxygen transport in the blood. As with any dietary change, personal experimentation under professional guidance can help determine whether oats are truly supporting or subtly undermining your health goals. The breakfast table revolution begins with questioning our most basic assumptions about what constitutes a healthy start to the day. Regular consumption may contribute to the buildup of these toxic elements in the body over time. While occasional oat consumption likely poses minimal risk in this regard, daily intake could potentially lead to bioaccumulation of heavy metals, particularly in individuals with compromised detoxification pathways. While soaking and fermenting oats can reduce some of these anti-nutrient effects, most commercial oat products and home preparations don't utilize these traditional methods. The blood sugar roller coaster. One of the most concerning aspects of oat consumption relates to its impact on blood sugar regulation. The blood sugar impact becomes particularly problematic when considering common oat preparations. The addition of milk, sweeteners, and fruit creates a high carbohydrate meal that forces the pancreas to work overtime. Over time, this constant demand for insulin production can contribute to insulin resistance, a precursor to metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes. Ironically, the very food recommended to diabetics for blood sugar control may actually be exacerbating the problem it's meant to solve. Clinical observations show that many patients experience better glycemic control when they replace oat-based breakfasts with protein and fat-rich alternatives, digestive distress, and gut health complications. Oats contain several compounds that can wreak havoc on digestive health, particularly when consumed daily. The fiber in oats, often praised for its cholesterol-lowering effects, can become problematic for many individuals. Gluten cross-reactivity and autoimmune concerns. While oats are naturally gluten-free, the vast majority become contaminated with gluten during growing and processing. For those with autoimmune conditions, regular oat consumption may be particularly troublesome. Weight management paradox. The weight loss industry has long promoted oatmeal as an ideal breakfast for those trying to lose weight, citing its fiber content and ability to promote feelings of fullness. Many people find they have better appetite, control, and more stable energy throughout the day. When they replace carbohydrate-heavy breakfasts like oatmeal with protein and fat-based meals, nutrient absorption, interference, the anti-nutrient properties of oats extend beyond phytic acid's mineral-blocking effects. The impact on nutrient absorption is particularly concerning when oats become a dietary staple, hormonal disruptions. The impact of oats on hormonal balance is an often overlooked aspect of their potential health risks. Thyroid function may also be affected by regular oat consumption, pesticide and heavy metal concerns. Modern oat production involves significant use of glyphosate, a controversial herbicide linked to numerous health concerns. Oats also tend to accumulate heavy metals like cadmium from the soil more readily than many other crops. The breakfast fallacy. The cultural insistence that breakfast must be grain-based, with oatmeal as the prime example, deserves re-examination. Alternatives like eggs, smoked salmon, avocado, or even dinner leftovers often provide more balanced nutrition without the blood sugar spikes and anti-nutrient concerns associated with oats. Conclusion. While oats may have a place in some diets when properly prepared and consumed occasionally, Their daily consumption, especially at breakfast, presents numerous potential health risks that contradict their wholesome image. Individuals experiencing unexplained fatigue, digestive issues, autoimmune symptoms, or difficulty managing weight might benefit from eliminating oats for a period to observe potential improvements.